So I've been watching the NYU Deep Learning course, and I really like it so far. I especially like the visualizations, so I want to show you those because they're really great. I was wondering that at some point when I was learning about neural nets, I heard that you're supposed to have a nonlinear function, and it made sense to me, but it didn't make sense. The fact that you could just use a ReLU, which doesn't seem that fancy to produce any results. And I think that these illustrations kind of explain it to me, what the role of the ReLU is. So this is these lines are the outputs of a two-layer neural net without any activation function between these layers. And you can see it's a line. But then we add a ReLU, and just adding a ReLU is enough to mm, mostly properly classify these points. Another illustration of two activation functions that I like is this one. So they train five uh, models with two. It's a regression task. They train five models, and you can see that the ReLU is kind of bumpy, and the hyperbolic tangent is really smooth. And what's more interesting is what are the predictions for the inputs that we don't have data points for. So this is how a ReLU generalizes as a straight line, it makes sense. And this is what we get with a hyperbolic tangent. I really like that. And also, I really like Jan LeCun. I really liked at the end of the third lecture, he starts talking about how they coded up the LeNet, the CNN model. Uh, he's he was known for early on, and it gives you a really good sense of perspective how different the things are right now. Yeah, and then what I'm why I'm watching this course is mostly, I guess, for math, like just learning about simple, I guess, simple terms like invariant and equivariant, picking up those things, learning to read these equations. Um, one other thing, one other illustration visualization that Alfredo gives, and I advise looking at that one is at the end of the first lecture slash practicum, where he shows how the neural net maps from one space to another space where you can linearly classify all the data points. I recommend you watch that one. And also today I attended a conference where I listened to a talk about diffusion models, and I don't really understand it. I don't understand all of the equations. I'm still slow at reading them, and that's mostly why I'm watching the course, to gain some skill at that. And one homework they already have is like computing gradients, and I'm not sure I can do it. Uh, I think I want to try maybe a bit later, and I'm surely not gonna do it in LaTeX because I can't learn LaTeX and do the homework at the same time. That's kind of too much. Yes. And I guess that's it. That is about it. That's all I wanted to tell you about. Goodbye.